Today is Wednesday, Parashat Matot. Actually, this week we're going to be reading two parashiot, Matot and Massei. That's in the diaspora. In Israel, they'll be reading Parashat Massei only. How could it be that we're reading here two parashiot and there only one parasha? Well, this happens because on Pesach, the last day of Pesach here in the diaspora, was on Shabbat. And in Israel, since they had 7 days and not 8 days of Pesach, because we had an extra day, the Pesach finished on Friday. So the Shabbat right after Pesach was already a regular Shabbat. So they read from the regular parasha that we would read on Shabbat. Since for us that Shabbat was still holiday, we read a parasha that is appropriate for a day of a holiday, not for a regular Shabbat. And therefore, we were sort of like not at the same page in terms of the parasha of the week. But in this week, this coming Shabbat, we're going to again even out and be at the same spot, so that we're going to read Matot and Massei. They'll read only Massei. And then the following week, which is the day of Shabbat, right before the fast of Tisha B'Av, both in Israel and here, we're going to be reading the parasha of Devarim. Because always, no matter what, Devarim is always read before Tisha B'Av, and Vayetchanan is read after Tisha B'Av. So that's how we're going to again be on the same page, both in Israel and here. So, but now we're reading from the Chok L'Israel for Parashat Matot, the Mussar. And the Mussar today speaks about a subject that Mussar speaks about in many different places. So it may sound a little bit repetitious if we've been listening to the classes here over a long time, but it's a very important concept to always keep in mind the subject that we're going to be speaking about. Ka'as behek kesilim yanuah. Anger rests in the bosom of fools. In other words, you find anger with fools. Foolish people are people who get angry all the time. Haka'as ra me'od. Anger is very bad. Ve'al ken, and therefore, tzarich litrachek mimenu ad hakatzeh ha'acharon. That's why a person should distance himself from it, from anger, to the furthest extreme possible, far away from anger. To stay away from anger is something that would be very beneficial for a person. Vilamed kol adam le'atzmo, and that everyone should train himself, kol sha'a v'sha'a, at every moment, shelo yichos kelal, not to become angry at all. Of course, people are put to test. Many times there's reasons to get upset, to get angry. But the Mussar here tells us a person should train himself, even when he's tempted, when he's given a reason to get angry, he should always train himself to not become angry at all. Va'afilu al davar shera'ui lichos alav. Even over something regarding which it would be justified and appropriate to become angry. Even when there is a justifiable reason to get angry, a person would do much better for himself and in general to not get angry. Ve'im rotzeh le'atil ema betoch beto. And if a person wants to, let's say, cast a warranted fear upon his household, he wants to discipline his children, he wants to show them that some activity or some behavior is very bad, so he wants to show them that he's angry over it. Or let's say if he's a leader over a community, he wants to show them that whatever the activity that they're involved in is something that is very wrong. So he wants to show them an angry face. And in such a case, he should appear in their presence as if he's angry. But in his own mind and inside himself, he should be calm within himself. There should be serenity inside, even though he's pretending that there is this very anger. He's show them an angry face. כן, שהוא מראה פנים של כעס, ובליבו אינו כועס, כי הכעס מביא לכלל טעות. So he would be showing them a face of anger. He would be pretending that he's angry, but he's not angry at heart. Because anger leads to making mistakes. Many times people get angry, and because of their anger, they make mistakes that they're sorry about afterwards. Ve'amru hachamim, our sages said, Kol ha'koes, anybody who gets angry, hacham, if he's a wise person, if he's has wisdom, chokhmato mistaleket mimenu, his wisdom leaves him. U'ba'alei ka'as, and those who get angry all the time, those who are hot-tempered, chayehem enam chayim, their lives are not alive. V'gam metim kodem zmanam, and also such people die before their time. That's why in the book of Iyov it says, for anger kills the fool. That's why, therefore, it is very proper to distance, a person should distance himself from anger, and he should accustom himself not to even feel the words of one who angers him. A person angers you, the best thing you can do is not to get angry with it, and to stay serene, and as if you almost as if you're not hearing what he's saying, not even feel the words of that person. And this is the good path. And that was the Mussar for today from Parashat Matot, Chok L'Yisrael for Wednesday. Baruch Adonai le'olam, Amen ve'amen.